Alright, so welcome back to episode 35. I got reloaded here. I don't have as many belts as I wanted, but the machine up there's not making enough belts for me to keep me happy, so I decided to not wait. But we don't want to just take out that there if we can help it. Just trying to clean some of this out, and then well, we're getting ready to finish everything else here. I think there's a lot of belts down here at the bottom that need to be put in, especially over here. This tree needs to be removed. Thank you. Okay, so we're slowly getting everything in. Let's wipe out these spots that we don't need a lot of extra belt at. And we took out a miner, but I don't care. It wasn't a iron miner anyway. It was the uranium. Okay, I'm just trying to get some of these trees cleared so we can actually walk through here. Remove anything that we don't need. I see they fixed that where you can actually get away with a regular click now instead of used to be that you could get lucky every now and then and get a regular click in to get a tree out of your way. But now it seems like it's a lot easier to do. It could be wrong, but I thought I was wrong once and I was mistaken. Okay, let's remove that spot there. Get rid of all these trees. Get rid of any of this extra belt that we could use elsewhere. Okay guys, come on. Okay, I don't think I'm working you that hard that you gotta be way out there. Okay. So, are all our lines done? Man, this is a big pile here. We got one tree down here that needs to be taken out. Now, like, all these little lines over here will all be put back. It'll be put together in one line. I think probably from here to at least here it'll all kind of be put together. Okay, we can take out that belt so we can use it elsewhere. Take out these trees so they're not in our way. Alright, so what we're gonna do is saw off the top of the belt. We'll go like this and this. And we'll put that one there like that. I think since we're still not getting a lot here, we'll just run this group right up in here like this. Jeez, thanks, belt. You're a lifesaver, I tell ya. Making a mess all the time. Okay, so that's... At least that group there can be by itself. I don't know, maybe we'll... I think that one's not a very long one either, so let's... This kind of I just don't see them working well, you know, if they're short belts. You know, we've seen that up top with a lot of short belts. Okay, so we got our trash slots now. So let's just we'll just start with the items and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. So let's look at a map. We have those. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. So we need a couple more sets put together. So let's take these 3 belts up here. Let's be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that'd only be 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we do it. We got 10, so let's put these 3 together, I guess. And that'll get us, that'll get us where we want to be, I think. These ones here aren't going to do much work, but oh well. Yeah, these top 3 are going to come together. I think what we'll do is we'll go like, we'll get out the belt for one thing, so we're not traveling along the belt. And then we'll just go, go there. Uh-oh. Yeah, I seen that coming. Okay. So that'll give us, it should give us 8. Let's bring them all up to about there. And then we'll bring them all together. I wish I would have saved my my mixer, but maybe I can, between videos or something, I can go find an 8-to-8 mixer that I can just get the just copy the thing in. Okay, so I'll bring you up. Okay, so let's just remove these darn trees. And the only reason I'm really, I mean, I don't mind killing trees, but the main reason I'm not worried about it is because if we take a look at the map, the closest biters are like way out here. I mean, other than up here, there's some biters. We might have to worry about that nest there. We might have to wipe it out in the near future. But so far we don't have to worry about biters because they're not anywhere near my pollution range. I thought maybe my nuclear might make a little more pollution, but so far there hasn't been any real pollution from it that I've seen. Okay, so this is number 8 coming up right here. Okay, so that gives us 8. So where is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's go like that. Actually, one more. There you go. We're going to bring this one over. And we're going to run out of belt. Never fails. We have auto trash now. So let's auto trash these darn trees. Get rid of this group here that's in my way. Since they're all getting auto trash now, I don't care at all. Should be in the range right about here, so I love watching those long lines of logs just disappear. I think that's the best thing I've ever seen in a building game, is having the logistic and building bots. Okay, so we'll let them empty us out there a little bit. And what we'll do is see if we can't find the 8x8 mixer. I think I got it here somewhere, or 8x8 balancer. Okay, I wonder if somebody has yes, they do. They might have it here. I know you can't see what I'm looking at, but ick, that one's nasty. Well, that's not the one I want. We'll just use our normal one, and I think this is it right here. Yes. Okay, so to build a balancer, I'm going to have to switch back and forth a little bit, but because I don't have a second screen on my system like I want. I might here in a couple weeks get a new video card for this system and get it all set up. Okay, for some reason we still got some of that stuff. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. It's just all junk. Put that in there where it belongs. Wonder how much red is left. I'm going to slowly try to get rid of this. I should actually set up auto trash for that. And that. And that. I know I just left them all at 50, but we're going to just zim them down to 0 here. As you can see, I kind of balanced the belt here a little bit so that we get more in here. Before it was just pouring in there like crazy because the top 2 lines were barely even being used. How many belts we got? We should be pretty close to being done with needing belts, so it'd be nice when we get the cargo size a little bit bigger and they can carry more belts at once. We'll wait until these guys are done charging here, because I don't want to have them go and put them back in the box. But obviously there's a line here at the charging station, and it's kind of a bottleneck there. You know, we could fix that. All we'd have to do is go like that. Had a pole. There, now they can charge at both stations. Then later on, when I decide to build something else there, we'll just remove it. I'm really starting to think that we may need to come through and copy and paste all this stuff and move it up higher. I mean, this is the only spot where we really can't, but I want to put that stone and stuff on a belt up there as well. Let's go to the map view so we can actually see what we're doing. I want to look at this. Yeah, we don't have as much red yet, but I suppose we could balance the red right here and get all that extra little bit of red out of there so we could use it, or we could just put the balancer right here. Doesn't really matter. I like this to be able to zoom out and then come and like look at it and be able to say, hey, look at this. This is looking really cruddy. Why is it doing it? And don't have to run up there. See, and I guess the only reason is we're not getting enough ore, which is what I figured. And go and sneak a peek at. Oh, we don't have radar over here, so we'll have to put a radar in over here and get that taken care of, so we can see that area. We can't zoom in here either because I don't think we can. No. See, if we don't have radar there, we can't look at it. But now I think we got a radar up here, so we can look at all our pumps pumping away. We can even check we can see that our tanks are nice and full. That's kind of cool. Now, I thought about future expansion. I've been thinking about this. We're going to definitely tap this field up here, so we'll have to kill the biters that are right there and probably kill this set of biters. And what I'm thinking is there's a nice big open area with no trees or anything right here. I'm thinking that would be a good place for the electric furnaces. And then down the road, I want to get in here, tap this. Definitely get this one tapped so we can start moving stuff around. We may have to build some landfill because I think we're going to have to fill some of this in, and maybe a whole line right across here, across the lake, just to get enough. There's some biters there. There's a huge biter base over here, and we'll probably want to use that iron at some point. But okay, sounds like we finally got everybody done with their messing around. So let's go down here. We're going to balance this real quick like I said I was going to. And let's change that to a red. Okay, that'll give us temporary red movement, so we'll get some red down into there like we did the green. Let's see here. So the plan so far was to get all four of these kind of bunched together in a group of 4. And then, yeah, this will work nicely. Unless, of course, I get too much belt at once. Okay, now, as you can see, I fixed my, well, you can't see right now, but if we go down here, as you can see, it doesn't switch out. Of course, I hit the other, oops, that's the window key, hit the other alt, and it'll switch, oh, you can't really tell here. I switched the alt keys anyway. Let me run over here where you can see something. See, if I hit the right alt key, oh, wrong key. Hit the right alt key, it changes on and off. But now I use the left one, and it doesn't, and that's the one I use for switching between screens, so that's going to work out pretty darn well. So let's kill this stuff here. We want these trees gone so I can get in here. Okay, and I want the window open. This one's still a little different from the one I used to use, but that's okay. Okay, so we need a mixer here and a mixer here. And let's see, where's my picture? There it is. And there's 3 spaces over. And then we got another mixer. Oops, wrong button. Okay, 2, 3, 4. So that's, yeah, there's 3 spaces in there. Okay. So pretty much, oh, well, no, that's a different one. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. And, okay, so on the top of this one, there's that. And let me see if I can get this right. I think it's 3 spaces from here, like that. And then, oh, I'm sorry, it's only 2. So we'll end up with a little ore in our backpack. And then this one goes, let's see, how does this work? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to read a picture and do this all at the same time. So let's research that. Okay, and then I think this one goes this way if I remember right. Is that correct? Yep. Okay. And then, now this one is different because the one I used to do, the mixers would, the first splitters would have been here, and these ones were down here, so it was kind of a little different. So obviously somebody went through and redrew this. Let's see, at the bottom, okay, comes like that. Like, oops, didn't want to go up there. How did I do? I did that wrong, I think. Oh, this one should have been up. And then there's another one right here to here. At least this is the only time you'll have to sit and watch me try and build this thing the hard way. Let's see. There's one that comes here. Because we're going to copy this, and worst we're going to have to do is switch this out to blue units. Okay, so then we do kind of the same thing we had over here, except for we go like that, and like that. And then the last one skips one space is all. This goes like that, I think, or did I do it wrong? Nope, because then we come from here to there. Let's see, right above these are the splitters for this side, and this side has a splitter there, like that, and like that. Okay, so I'm just kind of slowly getting this all taken care of. This one comes across like this. If I'm not mistaken, it goes like that. Is that correct? Yes. And then this one just wait. Okay. This one just kind of snakes around like this and into there. And this one has that there. Like that. So that side is completely split now. That goes in there. Let's see. This one goes all the way across. Oh, this is real simple here. This is just about done. Okay, and that's just the 8x8 mixer I happened to look up real quick. I mean, there's better ones out there, but that's the one we're going to use. So that looks good enough for me. So let's grab a B. Here we go. Grab a new blueprint. Blueprint this baby. Looks like everything's there. Actually, I'm going to hit cancel. We're going to add one thing to it. And we'll add a power pole right there next to it. We'll have to run a power pole down to the main system now, but that way we can have a light and the power pole in there since there's that extra hole in there. Okay, actually let's just drop that one into the library. Drop that one into the library. Now if we go B, they're both in the library, and we can go back into here and we can trash them both. Now we can look again. Now we can go back to the library. They're both right there in the library. We can pull them out anytime we need them. Alright, so how much time do we have left, or did I waste all that time explaining that stupid thing? We got plenty of time, actually, to tell you the truth. So let's go back and finish this. I think I want this one going here. This is the only part where it gets kind of spaghetti-y. And we'll run you up one. I mean, and even still, it's still pretty neat. I mean, it's not like it's complete spaghetti. Okay. Okay, so then this gives us 8 balanced outputs here. Well, as you've seen before, we were already getting balanced just from the 4 on the one side. Okay, so let's grab these. Let's see. One there and one there. So now we got a light in the middle of it. Now let's wipe out all this forest. Run, forest, run. Yes, that's the Forrest Gump reference. But anyway, let's start figuring out how we're going to do this. We're going to take this back that way a little bit. And then we're going to, the hay and the hoe. Okay. I didn't see what it did there, and now I figured it out. Oh, excuse me. Got the burps today for some reason. We do have a station in here somewhere. I know I've got 10 of them on me. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. Okay, so we want to bring that in like that. Now I should have one here somewhere. I can't see it though. Or did I finally use them all up? And I don't have copper, so I can't make one. Yeah, we're gonna have to go up and get... Well, you know what? We'll worry about that when we're ready. So, what we're gonna do is... We're gonna make all the inputs set up. I'm just gonna run down the track like this and take out the ones that we don't need. Screw it. It's easier that way. There's no train to play chicken with, so we're good. And of course we run out of greens. But we had to take them ones out, so... Alright. So, normally I don't know if I'd really use red boxes because stuff might come by and steal it, but I don't really care at the moment. And there we go. That gives us all them. Now we don't actually, you know what? We don't need white, we need more greens. But since we don't have the greens, we're gonna have to settle with what we have. Put you there, you there, put you there. See, this is another nice thing about that pole in the center of the unit here. We can go like that and power up our power up everything. Okay, what do we need next? Probably nothing really. Shall we get the tank? We can run around and be a pain in the butt. That looks good. We might actually have to order trains now. I know I got an engine, but let's go like this. And then there should be at least 4 wagons in here. Good. 3 and 4 wagons. And let's get rid of this blue. Because we're not in the station, it's not going to work right now. Do we have any fuel? We do not. We want this to be blue-green. If I remember right, it's 150 and 100. We'll see if we're right. Yeah, that's right. And then we'll do the same with the... I wonder, now can we go... No, we cannot copy that, but we know it's 100 and 150. It's not 150 though. Alright, so that'll get that going. Let's go back to the schedule. We'll go there. We need to name the station. We're gonna call it Iron Ore South. Yeah, I figured I'd hit the wrong key. Okay, so now we're gonna go and program this guy to go to Iron Ore South. Where is it? Right there, Iron Ore South. We want a full load. Inventory full. Okay, and since we don't have another station, we can't do nothing. We're gonna go up to the base here, and I don't think I can. I don't think there's. Well, there might be some coal in the boxes. Let's see if we can request some coal. We'll just run over to the boxes. That way, it's a little easier on them, and they don't have to go so far. Yep, there's the coal right there. We'll just run over by the boxes and wait for them. Excellent. Now we can cancel the coal off our list. Yeah, I figured there might be a few more coming. Go ahead and get some railroad tracks, because we need them right now. Alright, so let's run back down to, let's see actually how much time do we have left. We're actually right at the end of the video, so I'm going to stop it here, and I will see you in the next video.